Hi everyone, my name is Teresa and I'm Carolina Bug here on YouTube. I'm here today to participate in a beautiful 11 channel collaboration with 10 other ladies, very crafty ladies. And the host of this collaboration is Stephanie, and she is NC Mountain Mama. She always comes up with the best collaborations, and I'm always so thrilled to join most of them that I think I can do. The other ladies in this collab would be Creative Chicka Halls, who is Tony, Jennifer at Home, Craft Me a Card, Anna, Single Mom Review, Cher, Side Gift Crafts, Tanya, Mary Ellen, Connie's This and That, and Crystal, who is Crystal's Beautiful Chaos, and Candace, who is Looky Looky Loo Crafts here on YouTube. And I'm not sure if all of the ladies will have a giveaway, but I know I will be, so stay tuned to the end of the video to see how you can enter my giveaway. So for starters, we're supposed to make some kind of bee craft and show it in our video. Well, I had several things on my to-do list that I wanted to do, and I did like 3 different things I would want it to do with bees. The first one was I had these beautiful beads. They're wood beads, and I got them from Amazon. And I was going to make a tassel with those, but I haven't done that yet. But what I did do is make some pokey tools. And if you're a paper crafter, you know so much how useful these pokey tools are. So I used those beads, and I used some Dollar Tree ribbon, which is this one. Farmhouse, it's so beautiful. I love this, using this. It's such a beautiful ribbon. And I used some E6000, and I bought these. They're called turkey lacers off of Amazon, and they're kind of big. You got to have a really big hole in your bead to get them on there, but the ones at Hobby Lobby are fine too. You can use a lot more beads if you get the ones from Hobby Lobby, but I had a bunch of these, and I bought these like in a 30 pack off of Amazon like last summer. And you just put the weed, you figure out how you want your beads on here, and then you put a little bit of E6000. This is the best glue for these things. This is the only glue that I have used on these pokey tools that it works, it stays. Hot glue just doesn't work too good for me. So you just dab a little bit on your turkey lacer, and I usually spin my bead to get the E6000 to go up into the hole, and then you have your pokey tools. And I added a little bit of trim, like I said, on the end. And you may ask what these pokey tools are for, and like us paper crafters who use dies, you see how I have white paper up in those? They're really good for poking out, for cleaning out your dies. And also you can use it to pick up like little sticky bling and add it to your cards or your projects. They're just so handy. I use this one of these multiple times a day in my craft room. They're just so handy. So that's my first project, my bead pokey tools. And I just love these beads. I think they're so cute. I'm gonna be. So that's my first project. Okay, on to my next. Okay, I don't know if you have seen smashed cans, but I've been wanting to do these for so long. And what you do is you just take, let me show you the cans that I used. I just used this can, and I also made one using like a Spam can. And what you do is you take off both ends of the can, and then you just smash it. And I had to go outside and use a rubber mallet on my picnic table to get it to go flat. And it's still not completely flat, but it will work. And I just paint it all over using this Waverly chalk paint, this white paint. I love this stuff. And then I also used this color on one also. And this is maize. And let me show you what these turn into. You'll be so amazed. My favorite colors are pink and purple, so I had to make one like that. And I also used these napkins, and these came from the Dollar Tree. They had Be Positive, and I just Mod Podged it. I used this on the can after I painted it. Then I laid my napkin down, and then I put some more on top of the napkin. And you can see where the ridges of the can just comes through. And I added some trim on the bottom. And all of this is the napkin. Now these flowers were in my stash. I probably picked those up at Dollar Tree, Dollar General, wherever. I just had them in my stash. And then I used, you can use foam, the foam for the flowers from the Dollar Tree, but you have to cut it so small. So what I did is I used the spray, the foam spray, and I have it outside because you have to use it outside. But you just, like a nozzle, and you just spray your cans and it fills up with foam. And then I start sticking in my flowers and it stays. It's like cement almost. And then I use this Spanish moss that I picked up at Walmart. And I use that to go in on top. And then I use some of this eyelash trim. I poked a hole in the side of the can on each side. And then I use this eyelash trim. And then it becomes a hanger. You can hang it up at work, wherever you would like to hang it. I have some hanging in my kitchen. And I also use these. I picked these up at Amazon also. It's 300, and they're just wood bees. And they're so cute. I use them just about in all of my projects. And I just stuck them on the can and in the flowers. Some have fallen off. I think you need to use super glue behind these little bees because I found bees all over my kitchen the other day. They just come off. But how adorable is that? And I just left it plain on the back. And I took a little bit of super glue and glued down the leaves. I just thought this was so adorable. So then, of course, I had this, my paper crafter. So of course, I had this sweet little gnome and bee. I got this from scrapbook.com, Sweet as Honey. And it's by Photoplay. And I just have all the flowers that I bought from Dollar Tree. And I have some Michael's trim that goes with it. It's little gold. And then I made, oh goodness, I made this one using the Spam can. And I just painted it with that yellow chalk paint. And I had that scrapbook paper like a belly band all the way across. And then the trim. And then this is also from the paper pad. I just cut it out, used my Deco corner rounder, stuck some bees on it. That's it. Now these fabric flowers I'd made using some fabric from the Dollar Tree and Walmart. And then for the centers I used these. I found these at Dollar Tree. And I stuck some bees on those. And inside I had some Easter grass, but it was kind of see-through. You could see the foam. So I just went ahead and put some Spanish moss on top. And this also I have some black wood beads, and I just super glued them on the bottom. And it just, I'm going to take it to work and put it on my desk. I think it's so adorable. Now for the flowers, I'm not so good at making these. You have to use some needle and some thread, and I just used a die that I had, a stitch die that was circled. And for the stems, I used these treat sticks that I picked up at, I want to say it was Walmart. And then what I did is I just colored them with this. So it looks like a stem. And these flowers were made using circles. And I cut these circles out on my Cricut. And you just fold it like this, and then you fold it like this, and then you just do a running stitch, and you do like 6 of them, and then you pull the string real tight, and you makes the petals, makes the flower. Super cute. And then I, of course, added all these little wooden bees, and I'm so darling, it sits up. So that's another one made using that paper pad. And then I made this one, and I just used some this rustic burlap twine. Move that out of the way. And then I just used stickers and some cutouts from the paper pad. Kind words are like honey. And then I Mod Podged it so it would stay. They stuck pretty good, but still I just went over it with Mod Podge so the stickers wouldn't fall off. I thought maybe they would fall off with this paint being on here. And then on the bottom of this one, I just used some of this pom-pom ribbon that I picked up a while back at Target. So that one's that one. Super cute. If you love gnomes like I do, it's so adorable. And you don't have to put a hanger on these. You can also put these in, just set them up somewhere. Just make sure they're propped up against something. This one says, home is where my honeybee. Cute little gnome working in his garden. And the bees all around. And I did the same thing. This is from that paper pad. I just Mod Podged it on there. I used some flowers, like I said, for my stash. I used some of this trim, Dollar Tree. How cute. And then I made one more. Love Grows Here with a little Nomi paper pad. And then some more bees and some more flowers. And I try to put some bees in the flowers. But like I said, I'm going to have to go back with super glue because they're falling off. But how adorable is that? And just using a can, something that you would normally throw in the trash. Super cute. I'm addicted to making these now. I think I'm going to make some more. So let me slide these out the way. I have one more bee craft that I want to share with you. And that is, just slide them out of the way. I made this little Nomi. Oh, if you know me, you know I love my gnomes. I made this little Nomi with the flowers coming out of his hat. And let me show you what I used to make him. I used, and these come 3 to a pack. I used these little leftover Easter eggs that have feet and they stand up. And here he is right here. I have an extra one. I painted his feet black. I painted him with chalk paint, and then I went on top of the chalk paint after it dried with this lemon. And then this is what I used for his feet, black. And it takes time for the drying process, but it doesn't take too long. And then I found, I could not find this size at Dollar Tree or anywhere else, but what I did is I bought on Amazon and bought this huge pack, like 100 of them. But if you want to make a bigger gnome, I did find these at Dollar General for $1, and you get 6 pots. You could always use a jar, mason jar, or any kind of jar that's left over, and use a bigger pot, but this one's way too big. So, I'm going to show you what I did right here. I painted the little, I guess you call these peat pots, but they're like what you start seeds in. I painted it with the chalk paint and then added the trim around his hat. And I have my hot glue gun here. I can show you how to do that. And just start it and just go around with the glue. And you put it on there and you go around. This is the craft I'm going to show you today because the rest of them take a little bit of time because it's paint embalmed, and just go all the way around to the ribbon meets along the little pot. And you might be able to find these pots in your Dollar Tree. Some people said they found them in Dollar Tree, but I couldn't find any. I did look. And then I don't have any more yellow flowers, so I'm going to go with this pink daisy. And right there with where the ribbon meets, I just put a flower on. And then I have this fun fur that I picked up. You can get this at Hobby Lobby or wherever, but you have to cut it from the back. And I use my little knife here. And I've already done that to save on time. And what I do is I find a place where I'm going to put, and I had to clip his ear because the pot was not going on correctly. But you won't see his ear, so that doesn't really matter. And you just glue his little beard on. And then you find out where you want the hat. I think I'm gonna put it on this, the flower on this side. And then go around the inside of the pot with the glue. And then you just stick him on. Now, on this, I just used some of this vase filler that you can get at Dollar Tree. And I didn't want it yellow or any other color, so I kind of painted a peachy color, and I cut it in half with my little knife. And I'm just going to stick it right where I think his nose will go. My glue gun must have run out of glue all of a sudden. Okay. And then I take just a couple of flowers and you stick it. I see I didn't have any issues the other day sticking it down. Let me get my knife. Make a little hole There you go. And just stick it down in there. It might be too long. I have to cut that with my, make it a little bit shorter. And I just use these wire cutters. And it goes flying everywhere. So I stick the flower that's down in the hole. How cute is he already? Oh my goodness. And then these little bees. I had these I bought from Amazon as well. I'm going to put some glue on the bottom and stick it right there. It kind of looks like a beehive. How cute. And then these little bees that I picked up at Amazon has little stickers on the back, and they peel off. And you just stick them wherever you want to stick them. I'm going to put one like in the flower. And then maybe on the side of his hat. You can put him in the beard or wherever. And then I'm going to put a couple like in the flowers on top. I use like 5 of these wooden bees. Let's see, where should I put the other one? Let's put the other one down here in his little beard, because he's being attacked by bees. And how super cute is that? We have our little gnome. So darling. And here's the first one I made. And like I said, it was made using one of these Easter eggs that has the feet. But I'm sure you can find any kind of jar or anything flat on the bottom with one of these little pots. And there you have it. So if you stay to the end of the video, I want you to use the word #bees. Hashtag B. Just one, just no S. #B in your comment down below, and you're going to be entered to win a $25 Dollar Tree gift card. So I appreciate everyone watching. I will put a link to all of the ladies in the collab down below. Please go check them out. If you're new, subscribe and enter their giveaway. I'm not sure what word they will use in their giveaway or if they're even having a giveaway. But to enter my giveaway, just use #B in the comment. And that's it. And if you're new, I would love to have you. Please subscribe. You must be 18 years or older to enter. I forgot the rules, guys. Yeah, you must live in the United States, be 18 years or old to enter, be publicly subscribed to all the channels to enter any of the giveaways. YouTube is not affiliated with these videos in any way, and we are not responsible if anything happens to the prize after it leaves our possession. And you'll have 48 hours to contact us after your name is announced. Now, I will come back on next Saturday, the 14th, to announce the winner at 10 a.m. So please enter. You have until I mark the video closed, and then I will do the video and post it at 10 a.m. on the 14th, which is next Saturday. So I hope you have fun looking at all the videos and get some great ideas for you know, doing some crafts with bees. I love this, and I can't wait to make some more of these smashed cans. I just think they're so adorable. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye for now.